Due to poor service. Here we go.
Okay,
Hi. Happy Galentine. Look who's here. Look at, she brought me flowers. Oh, hi, Derek. Hold on. And there's the real gal, Rosie. Yeah, part of Galentine's. It's only fair. Hi, friendship. We have to do this, you guys, on my phone because, of course, the internet decided to go out. Because that's just what happens.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
This lighting is going to be pretty.
I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Guys, gals, what are you doing? We want to hear from you.
We do.
Seriously, did you notice also in the picture? I commented on it. Don't judge the roots, or do judge. Your roots look good.
By the way, I came in a little while ago, and Kate was in her PJs, and I just saw this happen in like 30 seconds.
It was a top knot. Let's be honest. It was a top knot.
It was a top knot
and an old rocker
Can we do
t-shirt.
it? Can we do horizontal?
Oh yeah. Let's try that. That's easier. You're so smart, Amy.
But then we have to read horizontally.
Look at, and then the attempt at red. Thank you. Hi, friend.
Hi.
But did you notice in our picture, I look like I'm killing you and making you be my friend? It's like, she's my friend, really.
All right, we are. I don't think we can do that here.
No, we got to do it that way.
I'm visiting here. I miss you in LA. Although honestly, it doesn't really matter where we are.
No, it doesn't matter where we are. Our love knows no bounds.
Our love knows no bounds, and now we get a cool New York apartment to hang out in.
I know. This is my temporary apartment, you guys. Just to be clear, a very kind person called Tate Taylor has loaned me his apartment until mine's done. But you're going to be seeing probably a lot of my new apartment. I'm very excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, I'm moving this
Is there
weekend.
Space for me?
Oh yes, there is.
Really?
There's a guest room.
And Paul and Caterina.
Paul and Kat, everybody. We're gonna have a slumber party. Actually, we totally could. Yeah, we could. It's pretty cute.
Kate is the best. You are so amazing at creating homes, and we have benefited from them. Okay, ready?
Thank you. Okay, what's happening? Oh, how was the runway walk for Red? It was awesome.
Oh, was
Thank
that
you.
for Art Disease?
Yes, the
I
American
know
Art
about that.
Association.
That dress was insane.
Wasn't it insane?
Did you help create it, or what was the
I
deal?
made it myself. No, Ruben Singer made it.
Holy shit.
He was incredible. Yeah, we talked about it. I don't even want to say collaborated because he's such a genius. I just sort of showed up and let them put me in a corset, which is very helpful.
Wow. You know, one time, do you remember when we went to we were going to like an Emmy thing, and we Ubered together, and Kate got into the car in this kind of odd way, and I thought she had wrenched your back. I was like, oh no, honey. And you're like, no, I have a corset on. She looked unbelievably vertical, but anytime you had to, they're not comfortable.
They're not comfortable, but I will say I'd rather have an external corset than build my internal corset. I think the idea of building an internal corset.
What's an internal corset?
That's what they call it in Pilates. Like, build your internal corset.
Right.
No, there's a reason for why for centuries people have had
Absolutely.
Yeah,
exactly. All right.
All right.
So,
what's the most here, Maya Jones? What's your most favorite funny memory together? There's so many.
There are a lot. And now we can't think of it.
I don't know. I mean,
Kate is funny. You know, I don't know if you should do a comedy.
Really
Kate is really funny. So I would say in general for me, there's a whole category of Kate funny, which is after like being brilliant in a very heartfelt private practice scene, often involving tears that you would work up, and I was super jealous about that. But then as soon as they called cut, she'd be like, yeah. Oh, and then also you like, well, speaking about corsets, depending on
what
she'd say what is the shot?
What's the shot? That was always it, right? You're like, thank God, because in TV particularly. Now, I would used to be just more network, but now everything, because people are watching on their phones, like you maybe are, like we're shooting it. So we keep it above the belly. But I was always like with Tinker too, right? Like,
so she would look unbelievably glamorous, and then you'd like scroll down, and her like little
belly,
tiny
paunch would be out.
Her little paunch, okay. Any chance of a private practice having a reunion? That's above our pay grade.
Stomach growl. That is above our pay grade. Although now anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Look at Roseanne, Murphy Brown.
Would you guys like that? I actually would love that.
I would like it.
Would you like it?
I would like a
tight
very
10?
exactly a tight 10 when
10 episodes of private practice.
Cooper becomes a woman or something. Like there's one
someone's gonna transition.
Somebody's gonna transition.
I like that. I actually like it.
Yeah,
it could be me.
Ask Shonda.
With these, sometimes with the hand. Sometimes when I do. In fact, my makeup artist for Let's Go Red, she goes, we have to be really careful with you because we don't want you to look like basically one of my biggest fears, like a man dressed up like a woman, because if you put on a lot of makeup,
right,
you can
but
look
that's true
when
of
you're a woman
anybody.
of a certain. Yeah, I get. Actually, it is true of anybody.
true.
Yeah,
She's always been paranoid about the size of her
Guess what?
hands.
We're all fluid.
I'm fluid.
We're all
until
fluid.
I'm sitting with my gal.
We love each other. Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
hugs
what
from
about a
Portugal.
Judging Amy reunion?
I have thought about that because I
What
would.
about that? That seems like it should be right up.
I would call CBS. I actually, again, speaking of a tight 10, I would like to know, I literally would like to know what Amy Gray and Maxine Gray would have to say right about now. They're mouthy babes.
Oh,
they
my
put it out there.
God.
It's such a shit show.
This is like, yeah. Why isn't that? That's like a no-brainer. That should be happening.
I think it's a no-brainer, but these things, I actually do think they're fan-based. So if you Judging Amy people would like that, like, I don't know, write letters, emails.
Yeah, I would
people do.
actually,
Get on
petition
that.
for that.
Okay.
Mrs.
Mrs. McDreamy. Oh.
Aw.
Who is your favorite person to work with in Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, I really loved Chandra Wilson. She was amazing. Oh, and Justin Chambers.
That was remember when she came on our show
Oh,
and she got the hiccups, or there was some weird
yeah.
or you did, or there
No,
was some.
well, there was. Wait, did she have the hiccups? Wait, what did she have?
I
When
don't
Bailey
know.
came.
Yeah.
Does many fans remember when Bailey came?
But I think that was off camera. It was
Yeah, I
another
think
one of
it
those
was.
things like some intense like rat-a-tat-tat, and we're in high
hiccup.
heels, and then it's like
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. Kate, are you going back to Grey's Anatomy? I loved your character. You both are gorgeous.
Are
you going back to
thank
Grey's
you.
Anatomy?
No. I don't
Okay,
think
so-
anybody has any plans for that. No. But again, never say never.
Never
But I'm
say never.
excited about what's happening on Grey's. I love that Ellen is killing it
Yeah.
and she's directing. And I don't know if you guys saw her article, but it was great. And I love that Krista Vernoff is writing on it again.
Krista, we love you, Krista
we love
Vernoff.
you, Krista.
We really
Krista
do.
Vernoff. We love you.
We do.
I love that. I'm just excited for all of them. It's just it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
Yeah,
Great
they're
time.
keeping the soul of it.
Hello from
Okay,
Italy. Have you ever been to Italy? If yes, what's the thing you liked the most about my country? Love you. I have been to Italy. I love pretty much everything about Italy. You know what I love about it? I love Rome. A lot of Americans love Tuscany.
Oh, this
It's
is a good.
beautiful.
Okay,
But
blah blah
yes,
blah. Okay. Kate, how do you feel about 13 Reasons and the backlash it got, saying it printed or promoted maybe teenage suicide? I am interested in that. You had some interesting
Yeah.
things to say.
That was so carefully thought out by the showrunner Brian Yorkie and the creators and producers and the writers' room. One of whom had survived numerous suicide attempts. One of the writers, who's pretty incredible and wrote a memoir about it. And I know it was Brian's intention to not in any way glamorize suicide. And I know that they felt by not showing it that the potential for people to romanticize it and project something onto it that wasn't there. You have, beautiful Catherine Langford and this gorgeous sort of soundtrack and everything, and we just didn't want people to project and show. And I know it was his intention to show, in not to make it gratuitous, but in any way, but to really show the physical pain, the horror of it, and the rippling effect and deeply lasting effect on the community. And I think in any way the show would have been criticized and there'd be lots of debate about it. I'm glad it's in the culture and in the conversation. I would like to see parents watching this with their kids. I think that if, I have a friend of mine who has a 12-year-old and who wants to watch it, and I said you should watch it with her, because as it stands now, most curriculum and education in high school, they're not showing anything about mental health issues until kids are like their junior year of high school, which here in the States is like age 17, and that's just too late with bullying, what it is. So we took it very, very seriously, and we just hope that it will bring about more health and more change.
Well, and I think as a fan, as a viewer, it was so cool to watch on Facebook, like all of Mom's friends, like, because Bodhi's 12, the same, and it's like, well, what have you heard about it, and and some people say, well, I'm scared of it. And then I knew because Kate was on it. And I said, well, I think it's probably pretty great. I think we should watch it with our kids. So anytime there's that kind of discussion, it's kind of awesome. I mean, that sort of an entertainment thing could have that kind of discussion.
That's what I love about the show. It's what I loved about Shondaland, what we loved about Private Practice, that you could bring about social issues, gender issues, race issues, women's choice issues, all these incredible things that are so important, but put them in story. And for many people, I learned so much just being on this show. I didn't know so much about suicide, so much about bullying that I learned just being on the show. So hopefully that translates into the audience too, and that it's moving, it's entertaining, it's gripping, but also that their horizons are expanded in a way that maybe just straight up politics would repel them from the issue.
Well, I think especially now because we're in such a divided place here in this country, and so you say gun, it's like I agree, I disagree, and then you write a story about it, and it's a story. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about. You see
more of the subtleties. You see different perspectives.
It's like I didn't see it from that perspective either way, or like I spent a lot of time thinking about seeing gun laws in this country, but when I talked to a responsible gun owner, I was like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's not
because I grew up in Tucson, Arizona, where it's huge hunters. I didn't hunt, but I definitely went shooting in the desert, like tin cans, like the white trash girl that I am. But white trash, trash. But I have families and friends that are hunters, and absolutely.
And those are the people I need to learn from. Like, tell me what a sane.
Yeah.
How can we stop the slaughter of school children? Like, let's just say that's sort of a bottom line.
Exactly
but then you guys know about guns. I don't know that about them, and All right, that was good.
All right. We like to chat, so let's see.
Girl crushes on Grey's Anatomy. We love our cat. We love our Caterina.
Oh, Caterina's If Cat was here, we'd just snuggle her to death because we love her so much.
Was there a prankster on the PP set? Would
you say Tay, maybe?
Tay, Tay and Tinker. We had Mark Tinker.
I love him so much. He's moving to New York, by the way.
I heard that.
Brooklyn. How about that?
Tay was pretty prankstery, I would say.
There was a cat that Billy is being removed right now. He was a great audience member to this, but
he was our studio.
Audience. We have a studio audience of Rosie. Rosie actually is in a pig scarf and a red. But Billy has an appointment with the vet. He's gotten a little too skinny, I'm afraid.
Really?
Yeah. He looks like William S. Burroughs anyway. But now he's taking my East Village way too seriously. He tried to score and Tompkins Square Park. I'm like, no, there's a playground there. You're 20 years too late.
Chunky kitty. Okay. She loves us both.
You guys need to work together another series again. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We do. I feel like we got to do a talk show still.
Would you guys watch a talk show?
Would you watch a talk show?
Here's what I've always wanted to do is produce. I want to be on it, but I think Kate is the untapped Carol Burnett, because here's what I always say about Kate. She's great with people. She interviews people great. She looks great in a gown, as we know. But then she loves a corset. She loves a good pretzel.
You shoot it from the belly up.
So she would be the person. Put her don't totally photograph her looking amazing, but then push her down a flight of stairs, and it would be really funny, right?
How many of you? I'm sure there's some of you that would like to push me down a flight of stairs. Okay.
All right. I never told you the panda joke.
What's the panda joke?
You're a good fan. The panda joke was from The Leftovers.
Which I still haven't watched yet because I'm a terrible person.
She's a terrible friend. Okay, so the panda joke goes like this. A panda goes into a bar. Oh no, a panda goes into a bar and wants to have sex. He wants a prostitute, basically, a human prostitute. And so he has sex.
Pandas do.
Right. And so then they hook up. This is a Damon Lindelof joke. And so then they hook up, and then the prostitute says, "Well, where's my money?" And he said, "What are you talking about?" And the prostitute says, "Well, that's what I'm a prostitute, so you need to pay me for my services." And he's like, "No." He's like, "Look in the dictionary under the definition of panda, okay?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" So she looks in the dictionary, and it says panda eats bush and leaves. pretty
You're
good.
welcome.
That's pretty good.
Panda, each bush and leaves.
Which is like a panda doing cunnilingus on a human. Like
I
the
mean,
whole
you
thing
guys-
is awesome. Happy Galentine!
Happy Galentine. Hold on, Derek, are you still here?
Okay, I miss Lori.
Is Billy in his carrier? Yeah. Hold on, can we just see him before he goes?
All right, Billy is... Is
Yeah, all right, in a
Billy
minute.
going to like detox? Is he going,
He's going to
like...
rehab. Billy's going to rehab. No, he's going to the vet, and they're going to have to see.
Oh.
Where is he?
Did you hear Billy?
He's crying. Okay, which kind of music you both like to listen to? I don't know. What do you like? I like everything.
I do like everything. You know what I was listening to on the... Oh, here's Billy.
Oh, there he is.
Bye,
Bye, buddy. Good luck with those teeth.
Oh,
All right.
cute.
All right. Okay. Bye.
All right, whatever. I
Music.
had a big experience seeing Call Me By Your Name.
Oh
I went
my God.
not
Derek got the
apeshit.
soundtrack to
I did.
it.
That's what Derek, I was just listening to that. I was literally listening to.
Just left.
Okay, we were.
I love
we were
that.
talking.
Did you see it on the screen? Because
Yeah.
I saw it as a screener, and
I had
I'm
a
like,
big experience with it.
Yeah.
And here was one of my thoughts, because I'd heard on social media, or through, it's like, hey, it's kind of in the Me Too moment, it's kind of weird to watch this underage kid, and I said, well, that's interesting. So I started watching it, and I was like, wow, it is the age difference. I realized the reason it's not Me Too is because you're with his erotic awakening. He's not being preyed upon. He's not seducing anybody.
Yes.
If we could see a young woman's, or when we have seen, like, it's not about, I mean, obviously he's not sexually abused, but I mean, if
Right.
anything, Armie Hammer's like,
Yeah.
And then the ending, like, the young kid is
it's
going to
amazing.
be fine. The young kid is
Yeah.
going to, because he has these parents that are ultimately.
Yeah, it was first love. It's
Did
puppy
you
love.
think that dad, Michael Stuhlbarg, do you think that dad is secretly gay, or just hadn't had that experience with that fabulous
Interesting.
wife?
I know,
But I guess he
It's-
just hadn't.
I don't know. Is the answer to that?
Did you guys see?
Did you guys see
anybody?
Call Me by Your Name? Anybody
nobody.
say something in Spanish? Besos, besos. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Hablo un poquito español. Es muy mal.
Oh, that's so
muy mal.
good.
Better, accent than actually the language. I
Yeah,
should say.
she's very fancy.
Are you guys ever going to do a meet and greet? Oh, I don't know. You know what? Actually, we might do conventions. I'm going to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
A doctor
we,
convention?
yeah, we might be doing like a private practice, perhaps.
That
Grey's
would be
Anatomy.
awesome.
Yeah. And so we'll keep you posted for sure about
Would you
that.
guys come to that?
Would you guys want that?
Okay.
Meet
What
and
would
greet.
be the soundtrack for the movie of your life? Oh, probably like Ani DeFranco. I was like, I always listen to the same. Joni.
Mahler.
Joni.
No, I'm kidding.
Mahler. Like really heavy. Look at your cute red lipstick.
I
Here's
put it on to
Here's
try
the
to soften up a
thing
little.
about. I feel like I look generally okay. Like I like the way I look.
You
I
look
feel
great.
like you like the glamour thing. Is just you just have that nailed.
Oh, stop
Me
it.
too. Come on.
Stop
More
it.
glamorous.
It's fun. It's fun, especially living in New York. I really like it.
Is
You
it more
kinda-
glammy?
Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want. No one really cares.
When you get out of the house. More.
When you get out, yeah, I do, because it's a smaller house. So I'm gonna.
In LA, what's hard is the houses are bigger.
Yeah, you don't.
And people live farther,
Yeah.
so you just don't.
Yeah.
Like Danny isn't. Davey doesn't Davey like never.
Davey never. No, he stays in.
He stays in.
Yeah, unless he has to go to the studio, he just
Right.
stays in.
We have writer friends who just never leave.
They don't leave. They
Yeah.
he lives in Malibu, like overlooks the Pacific Ocean.
Why leave?
Why leave?
Everything else sucks.
Everything. Okay.
Okay. I have been to the Netherlands. I
Ooh.
loved it. I wish I could go more.
What's your favorite part of the Netherlands?
I think it was Copenhagen, right?
That is.
I loved Copenhagen. It was very brief.
I've
It
never
was
been
like,
there.
oh my God. There's places I want to go. I also think Christmas time will be the time to go to Africa. I'm going to bring my kids to Africa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's great. Oh, and they'll really love
Right?
it.
It's
Oh,
time.
that's nice. Next Christmas.
Okay, look, I saw Call Me By Your Name, and I watched 3 Billboards and Lady Bird after Amy recommended them, and I absolutely okay, great.
Oh, yay!
Yes.
I haven't watched 3.
3 Billboards?
Yeah, I haven't.
Definitely worth seeing.
Yeah,
Definitely worth seeing.
I got. I was on the plane. I was going to watch it. I love all of them. I got. I don't know if I should admit this, and I love Abby Cornish, like right, but I got like annoyed. I was having a moment that.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson in the middle of Missouri, rural Missouri, had a wife that's literally 21 years younger than him in real life. I had sometimes as actresses, I'm going to speak for myself, but I don't usually like have that moment. But I was like, come, and I was so irritated that I forget what I decided to watch instead. I was like, I can't in this moment watch it because I was like, I can't watch a movie that I don't understand why that casting happened.
She's British,
and she's an amazing, but she's an amazing actress.
Right.
There's no disrespect there, but I had, and I don't usually have those moments. Well, you don't usually have those moments until you're, I don't know, of a certain age. You're
well,
like,
I think also the way we need, this basic idea of like seeing different things so that we know they exist. So Viola Davis speaks so eloquently about that, right? So if you see, if you see a blackhead surgeon woman, or you see, I think we need to see more older women and younger guys, or older women with older guys, like the as an older woman with an older guy.
How about my mom, the original Cougar, the OC. My mom, by the way, you guys, is 84 and she's married to, her husband is 67. I call her the OC, the original Cougar.
Yeah.
She, they got together when he was 24 and she was 41. Whatever,
Wow.
they're married, they're still married.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 40 years later. We just don't see it. We don't see it.
Interesting.
All right. Okay, we digress.
Amy, your mom, awesome judge. I know my mom is awesome.
Yeah.
Who would I really want to work with? Oh,
where did I buy my sweater? From Brazil. Julia Almeida. Zara, girl.
yeah.
I love Zara.
Zara's good, right?
Oh my God, I used to joke when, I remember being in Spain. I travel. But in Barcelona, there was one street where it was like gang wars between, like, there's H&M, Zara, Mango. I was like, da-da-da-da-da. Which one do I go to? Which discount store do I go and raid?
This is really nice.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's like nothing, like $30.
And you know what? All of the fancier cashmere sweaters I have, those are all what the moths eat. I'm not into it anymore.
They're like,
and also I live in California. It's like, why not like cotton
okay.
Exactly. Why are we guys so gorgeous? And how do you stay
Oh my God, do we watch other Netflix shows? No, but you know what I did watch?
I would visit Norway.
Of course.
Christine, by the way.
I would like to visit Norway.
Eris is available for younger love. Eris, are you male or female? Not that, we're all fluid, so that's all good.
Wait, what was I going to say? Something important, something fascinating.
Have you ever visited Argentina? I would love to go to Argentina.
No, that's on my list. That's actually kind of on my next list. Like Argentina, in case you're listening, I would really like to go to Buenos Aires, Patagonia. Buenos Aires. And then I would like to do the Galapagos and go to the Antarctica. That's my dream.
Did you ever make it to Peru?
No.
No, that's a good
We got to talk about that. Yeah, Peru might be on the books. Actually, it was Sergio Lopez Rivera. Yeah.
I was thinking people
I want to hear about your experience. Did you love it? Machu Picchu? And,
yes,
and
I did.
Cusco and
yes, I loved it so much.
Peru, we may be coming for you.
Okay. How many more minutes? Couple more questions?
Yeah, just a couple more questions. Oh, we love each other.
All right. Kate, please come back to Grays. Y'all are the base. Kate, are you coming back to New Orleans anytime soon?
I love New Orleans.
I might be coming to New Orleans.
Are you shooting there?
I will find out about this TNT show literally Thursday, so I may be all spring. Have you seen
I love New Orleans.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, wait, Julia. She's in her first year in college studying psychology and eventually become a child psychologist.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for giving me the idea. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Which book did fascinate you the most lately? I'm reading this book called Poser by the same woman, Claire Dare. I never know how to spell it. Dare. That can't be it.
Claire Dare. That can't be
She
right.
also wrote Love and Trouble, and she is a phenomenal writer. She's very inspiring to me. What are you reading?
I'm reading, I just finished George Saunders' 10th of December. Did you read that? It's his collection of short stories?
No, I couldn't get through the
Lincoln and the Bardo? You couldn't do it because it's too stylized?
I was listening to it because I heard that, but I
read it.
I got to see how these things
It's better to read it.
I think so.
To listen to that. Yeah,
I don't know what I was listening
Sonia
to.
tried to listen to that too, and she was like, I couldn't. But I'm reading Anna Karenina. I'm finally doing it. I'm digging in. It was like, my goal was to landing in New York, getting situated, moving to my new apartment, and hunker down for the winter and actually finish Anna Karenina, which is delicious. So,
Wow.
yeah.
You're cool.
I'm very cool.
Okay. The last TV show I watched, you know what I'm watching is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Love.
It's great.
Love
that girl's
it.
amazing. Rachel, you're
Brosnahan?
great.
Brosnahan?
Yeah.
My
And
brother has
Tony.
such a huge crush on. Oh, Tony Shalhoub.
And Tony Shalhoub.
My crush.
I know.
Love him.
We're gonna hang with Tony tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I
I also started binging Poldark.
What is that?
It's fan-friggin-tastic. It's like historical fiction.
Ooh.
Dare I say romantic fiction? Are there any Poldark fans out there?
By the way, you
Turner,
turned me
who's
on
my
to Outlander.
super crush. Yeah, it's like Poldark is it's a little. It's more accurate historically, maybe, than Outlander. It's not as fantasy. This is more historical fiction.
Outlander's sexy. It's like
Outlander's
dirty.
hot. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Outlander. I mean, Outlander I watched post brain surgery, and I was like, I have to meet him. I was like, I called my agent. I was like, I need to be on Outlander. They're like, they're all Scottish. And the next season's taking place in France. I'm like, so what? There's got to be some American in there somewhere that just stands in the corner and drools over Sam Heughan in a corset. I'm like,
Sexy.
anything in a corset.
So
Put me in
sexy.
it. But that Poldark, I love it. Anybody watching it? You got to watch
Poldark?
it.
Okay.
All right.
I think we have because my arm is getting a little tired, but although
Thank you for
this is a
holding
good
it.
angle though, isn't
Still
it?
recovering from that shoulder surgery.
Look at that.
Yeah, our Cornish show.
Right.
Yes, it's like, come on, I can watch that guy ride that horse
Poldark.
back
Okay,
and forth over the
awesome.
cliffs of Cornwall day and night.
Oh,
And he does.
Brian, I have checked out Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon is a trip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's with Skydance, who Paul and I are developing with, so I wanted to watch
Who's
it.
doing? Is that Brian Benman? Is that it or no?
No, that's Paul. That's Imposters.
yeah, that's
Do you guys watch
Imposters.
Imposters?
Do you guys
Because
watch
Paul
Imposters?
Edelstein is the boss. He is literally the boss on that show. Altered Carbon is I think it was based on a book, and it's sci-fi-ish, and it's a trip. Okay, both of you
right.
guys, as yourselves and your characters on PB, have brought me more happiness and inspiration than you could know.
Aww.
What advice would you give to an 18-year-old girl who's struggling? Reach out, find your tribe.
You know what? I struggle. We both struggle. It depends on the day. And my thing is, I always reach out to people. I pick up the phone and call
Yeah.
someone and talk to them. Always, right? If I can't interact physically with someone, I call them on the phone so I don't feel alone when I'm struggling. 'Cause we all
My
struggle.
constant struggle right now is taking care of my 91-year-old mom because I lost my dad. And long story short, when she first arrived in LA, I was really overwhelmed. I was like, I don't know how to do this. And you know what? But you know what I thought? I thought, I know how to ask for help.
Yes.
And I got
It's
some
a
help.
great skill.
So I
Ask
was like,
for help.
ask for help.
It's a great skill to
Total.
practice. If you're not used to it, just start doing it.
Don't
Baby
be proud.
steps.
Okay.
All
I think that's it.
That's it. We love you guys. Happy Galentine's Day.
Happy Galentine's Day.
I should have had chocolate out. I didn't bring it out. We're gonna go eat it now, though.
There's a lot of different kinds of love. And
Lots
this
of
is
different
one
kinds
of
of
them.
love, and we love each
We
other.
love each other.
All right. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Girls. Guys.
Bye.
Girls.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right.